Welcome to Agile Point Forecast. Agile Point Forecast stands as a utility tool designed for product owners seeking to project the anticipated story points achievable by their team. By leveraging historical sprint data, this tool provides a preliminary estimate of the potential delivery capacity. Let's delve into how it operates. The home page of the tool encompasses all the essential information necessary to initiate your journey with the tool. At the top, you'll encounter an introductory section. We strongly advise watching it to determine if the tool aligns with your requirements. Currently, we offer Google Sign-In, and you can locate this option at the top right of the homepage window. Additionally, there is a left-sided menu bar featuring options to seamlessly navigate between the Home and Projects sections. If you haven't logged in yet, the Projects tab will display a login option for your convenience. To begin the demonstration, let's initiate the login process. Upon your initial login, you will encounter the option to create a new project. Click on Create New Project. Enter project name. Now, you can choose to remain on the current page by clicking Create or seamlessly create and load the project instantly by selecting Create and Load button. After successfully creating a project, you will be automatically directed to the Sprints page. In a typical Scrum team setup, each project consists of multiple sprints, each with its set of resources. This tool mandates the input of these details to generate accurate predictions. Start a sprint by clicking on Start a Sprint button. You can add resources to the project by clicking on Manage Resources link. Upon initiating a sprint during your initial login, you will observe that the project currently lacks any assigned resources. You have the option to manage resources either from the Sprints page or by accessing the sidebar and clicking on the Resources option. Click on Manage Resources. On this page, you will find an option to add all the resources to the project. Click on Add New. Provide resource name. Percentage availability. If you find yourself uncertain about a particular field, simply hover over the information icon to access details and gain a better understanding. After completing all the required data fields, proceed by clicking on Save. Let's add one more resource to the project for demonstration purposes. Feel free to add as many resources as needed for the project. Once done, click on Manage Sprints to return to the previous page. On this page, you have the flexibility to rename the sprint as needed. Enter the sprint length or duration. It's important to note that this duration should be specified in days. Choose the resources required for the project by selecting them accordingly. You have the flexibility to either choose resources individually by clicking the checkbox on each row or opt for the Select All option from the top. Adjust the resource data on the page to account for factors such as public holidays and vacations, ensuring accuracy in reflecting your team's availability for this sprint. If uncertain about a field, refer to the help text by hovering over the information icons for guidance. Once all the data is populated, the tool will automatically calculate the prediction and present it in a yellow box labeled Predicted Story Points for your convenience. It's important to note that completed story points is only needed when you want to complete the current sprint or start a new one. This information covers all the essential aspects for your upcoming sprint. Based on the prediction for the first sprint, it is advisable to plan for 26 story points in the upcoming sprint with 2 resources. Upon completion of your team's sprint in 14 days, revisit this page and input the original estimated story points during planning, as well as the completed story points post-sprint. The estimated story points represent the actual number of story points planned for the sprint, while the completed story points indicate the number of story points your team successfully delivered during this sprint. If the necessary data like estimated and completed story points is unavailable when attempting to complete the sprint, you will encounter errors that need to be addressed and fixed before proceeding. Let's fix the errors and complete this sprint. For the demonstration, we will proceed to create a total of 3 sprints. To generate reports, navigate to the Reports section in the side navigation bar. This tool offers the capability to generate 2 types of reports for your convenience. The completion percentage report is a comparison between estimated and completed story points. This functionality is accessible both on a sprint-wise and quarter-wise basis. For the first sprint, your team completed 24 story points, while the initial estimate was set at 25. In the following sprint, your team completed 22 story points, and the initial estimate was also same as 22. For the quarterly report, choose the Quarter Radio button. The tool doesn't automatically know if you started using it at the beginning or midway through the quarter. For example, if you started using this tool in quarter the 1st of March. Your first sprint of quarter 2 is sprint 2. Then select sprint 2 as your first sprint of the quarter. Every sprint before second quarter W. The prediction accuracy report is comparison between predicted and completed story points. The sidebar includes additional options such as settings, which enables you to adjust the frequency of sprints used for prediction. Customize this setting according to your preferences. When you select 3, you are instructing the tool to utilize data from the past 3 sprints for predictions. You have the option to choose between 3 or 5, with the default setting being 3. Another feature available in this tool is the ability to switch between projects. Effortlessly switch between multiple projects by using the project dropdown located in the top right corner. Alternatively, navigate to the sidebar and click on the Projects tab to be directed to the project's homepage. To end the session, simply click on the Log Out option. That concludes the demonstration. Feel free to explore the tool, and don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Happy exploring! Thank you.